With the start of a new year, you might be thinking about change or personal growth, which before I say anything else, that is absolutely amazing. I have so much respect and admiration for you for wanting to show up a healthier version of yourself, not just for yourself, of course, but those around you in your life that care about. The thing with personal growth is it's not like when we were kids and we could go to the doctor's office and they'd give us our height and weight. It's oftentimes not measurable. And because it's not easily quantified like that, it can be frustrating at times, right? When we're not making the sort of progress we hope to see, we feel stuck, behind, and in those moments, I hope you'll keep in mind these 3 lessons for personal growth. Growth is holistic. We're so used to measuring our growth in only a couple areas, right? As students, it's our GPA. As adults, it's our salary. But when we focus our growth in only certain areas, it's a lot easier to be frustrated, to feel like you're not growing. But there is so much more to life, so much more to you than some numbers, right? And a good way to think about this is kind of thinking about your life in broader categories. Your health, your relationships, or wealth, career, whatever you want to call it. And there's so many other subcategories that can fall into those buckets, which you ultimately decide for yourself what matters. For health, it might be your physical, mental, and spiritual health. For relationships, it could be with your partner, could be with your family, with friends, mentors, community. List goes on, right? Career, it could be, like your day job or your side projects. Are you learning outside of work? You ultimately decide what matters to you in life. You don't have to take what everyone else is talking about or measuring their self-worth by, because when you do that, you're not living true to yourself. You're not measuring yourself against yourself, which is the very essence of personal growth, right? Growth happens at different rates and different times, depending on where and who you are in life at any given moment. Some areas may be growing faster, some may be growing slower, and some may be completely on the back burner. All that is totally normal, totally okay. When I think about my own life and personal growth journey, especially the past handful of years, I was really maybe more focused on, let's say, my physical health and my career prospects. But it was really 2 years ago that I started to experience a ton of personal growth in my mental health, my spiritual health, and my relationships. And all that growth happened at a time I never would have expected. And when I think about the timing of everything, it just reemphasizes to me that we can't always control how fast or when we'll grow. Life will bring you the challenges, the lessons, the experiences necessary for you to grow when it's the right time. Growth shows up in little ways, in the moments that we don't always pick up on unless we take a closer look. It's when you just go through life and experiences or situations play out differently than they would have in the past. It's when you say no and put yourself and your needs first instead of reverting to your people-pleasing tendencies and saying yes. It's when you're able to recognize that feeling of anxiety in your chest when you make an honest mishap at work and you're able to calm yourself down. It's when you're able to just sit alone in your space and be fully content, fully at ease. Because growth isn't quantifiable. True personal growth is about how you think and how you feel. How you think and how you feel ultimately dictates the decisions and actions you take, which ultimately impact your life. So just remember, be patient with yourself. Self-growth is tender. It's holy ground. There's no greater investment.